from Ninja Foodi, they do some of the most innovative, I mean, they have reinvented the way that we cook. And when it comes to pressure cooking, we love our pressure cookers, right? What do we not love about it? It doesn't brown. It makes everything so nice and tender, fall off the bone, and then it doesn't look good. Well, now you're gonna be able to crisp it, to broil it, to brown it, because this is not only about a pressure cooker that is huge, by the way. I mean, when you look at the quarts on this, I mean, not only is it your pressure cooker, it's an 8-in-1. It will broil, it will steam in here, it will bake in here, it will do all of those different things, and we are including for you all the extras as well. You're going to get that crisper basket. You're also going to get your double rack. This rack can actually go either way, so you can do it high or you can do it low. And then you're getting your second rack. So if you want to do things, for example, double decker, you can do it. We're going to give you great recipes. And then we're also going to give you that crisper lid. If you want to use it, you can. If you don't want to, then you just put the pressure cooker lid on. So you just switch out the lids on it. I actually own this piece. I love it. You can choose either the white or the black available in it. We are down already to our final quantities, and we still have until Sunday to go on our weekly deal drop. So if you'd like it, definitely order it early. I will show you right here why you want it, because when it comes to being able to cook the foods that you love quickly, easily, effortlessly, without heating up the entire kitchen, look at how it cooks that salmon. A pressure cooker could never, ever do that. Rochelle Lucas is joining us. Rochelle, I love the way that Ninja Foodi takes every product and it makes it better. It reinvents it. It doesn't just add a little elevation. It completely changes the product. And I love the crisper technology on this is huge. The ability to be able to cook everything now, and so simple and so easy. And look, I've got my rice even down there after I take my salmon out.
Alice, you're so right. Ninja loves to make cooking fun. They love to make cooking easy, and they've really done that with the Ninja Foodi. This is the classic. This is what they're known for. It's the pressure cooker that crisps, so it's the best of air frying, which we all love, and the best of pressure cooking all in one. Plus, it will also sear and saute. It will also slow cook. It does so many things, and I'm going to walk you through that panel in a minute. But I want to show you kind of the difference here, and I think the best way to see that is with these two chickens I have here. So let's zoom in on them. This one's a pressure cooked chicken, and that's fine if you're going to pull it apart for your chicken salads or for sandwiches or for something else. But when you want to serve a family to your, or when you want to serve a meal to your family on the, you know, like a Sunday evening, you want that nice golden brown and delicious chicken that's got crispy skin. So this is a chicken that's been pressure cooked and then air crisped. So we use both lids on the Ninja Foodi to get that nice golden brown and delicious there. So there's so many different things you can do with it. Let me even kind of give you a sneak peek at the inside here. You can even do your casseroles. So for like 4th of July, if you want to do, you know, your macaroni and cheese casserole, if you want to do a blueberry cobbler and top it with something crispy, you can do that too. So what I'm doing now, Alice, is I'm topping some pasta with some cheese and pepperoni. This is a recipe that's included in the book. Now I have to tell you, I started off the pasta sauce in here. So I built up my pasta sauce by using the sear saute function, and then I added my pasta. There are 2 boxes, so 2 pounds of dry pasta in here. I didn't add, you know, have to boil water on the stove. I didn't have to do my sauce separately. It's the best of one pot cooking. So let me kind of walk you through that front panel here. You'll see, because I have the air crisp lid, those are the functions that lit up. So it's really smart technology. You can't mess it up. Whichever lid you're using, that's the options that it will give you. But look at how many different options there are. You have air crisp, which is air fry, bake and roast. So if you want to bake over the summertime, you don't want to heat up your whole kitchen or wait for your oven to preheat for 15 minutes. This is great for baking. Broil, dehydrate. You can make some dehydrated snacks. Sear and saute, slow cook, steam, pressure cook. There's even a keep warm function. So if you're doing, you know, some potlucks or some parties over the summer, this is great for keeping your food warm too. I just added that cheese on there. So I just want to hit air crisp. It's already at 390. I'm just going to reduce my time to like 4 minutes. I just want that cheese to get nice and melted and gooey. And I love that I could do this all in one pot. So I didn't have to transfer my pasta to a casserole dish and then put it in the oven. You know, if I were to do this traditionally, I'd have several pots in the pan plus my dish for the oven. This is all one pot cooking. Super easy to clean too. When it's all said and done, I can pop it in the dishwasher when we're done eating.
Absolutely, so easy. But this does air frying, pressure cooking, crisping, steaming, all of it, just all together. And it does everything so beautifully as well. As you can see, it did the rice underneath my salmon. So then you can just scoop that out. But here's the thing, with a weekly deal drop like we are doing on this, number one, they put in a limited quantity, and number two, a limited time zone on it, okay? So as of Sunday at midnight, if one of these is left, that price goes up, what is $120. This is almost a half price deal, which frankly can be even better than our today's special in some cases. The weekly deal drops have been so popular because they change every single week, and you get these new really dramatic drops in prices so that you can afford to do something like this. And let me tell you, this is a life game-changing experience. When you air fry, you could pay this easily for an air fryer. I mean, Rochelle, especially the size of this, 8-quart, you could pay that just for an air fryer. You could pay this just for a pressure cooker. Instead, you get something that is an 8-in-1 that is going to do everything. And then on top of that, all of the extras that we typically charge extra for. A lot of times the racks are not included with this. So we are giving you the tall rack that'll flip over, the shorter ones. So if you want to, for example, again, double-decker cooking, and then you're also getting your crisper basket as well. You get both of your lids, because all you do to change from pressure cooking to air frying or to crisping is just switch out the lid. That's all you do. But I love the simplicity of the technology. Even though it does 8 things, even though it will go from air frying to pressure cooking to crisping, all of this, it makes it so easy. It just takes your little hand and it goes, okay, you wanna air fry? Here are your choices, right here. So simple.
It does make it easy and simple. And I love that you have the capacity to do, you know, a 7-pound chicken or 4 pounds of fries in the fry basket. And I love that you have the 2 different lids as well. So you're getting your food surrounded by hot air. So once you pressure cook your chicken, this is what I usually put it in. I put it in this basket. That way it's easy to lift up when I'm ready to serve it. But once it's pressure cooked, then I switch over to the air fry, the air crisp function. And it surrounds that chicken with super hot air. It cooks it evenly. You get that nice golden brown and delicious skin on the outside, tender and juicy and delicious in the inside. And Alice, one of the things I love about pressure cooking it first is it's going to infuse the chicken with all the flavors that are in there. So I put a little bit of lemon, I put a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of garlic. All of those flavors are infused into the chicken when you pressure cook it. So once that flavor is all infused in there, then it's going to seal it with the golden brown, crispy and delicious with that air fry function to make that skin golden and crispy. So I didn't have to transfer it to my oven to finish the chicken. I did it all in one pot. And I also love, you keep talking about the racks. I want to show how easy they are to use too. You can do up to 4 different chicken breasts or 4 different salmon fillets. But let's just say it's you and your husband. So I love using this for when I have a crowd. But let's go over here and look at the salmon that I made and peek inside. This is something that I love to do on busy weeknights. Usually we're always reaching for something, when we want something fast, sometimes it's healthy for us, right? Like we're going for something in the freezer or going for something fried. These are 2 salmon fillets that I did in 10 minutes. And then underneath, I did some potatoes. So I'm going to lift the rack out so you can see. I just used one part of the rack. You do have the double-decker rack, but you don't have to use them both all the time. Look at those potatoes in there. I'm just going to walk this over here to my sink. But I love that I can also do rice at the bottom if I wanted to. I could do quinoa at the bottom if I wanted to. But I loved just doing a little bit of air-fried potatoes because this is a quick and easy 10-minute dinner that I can do on a weeknight that's healthy, that's delicious. It didn't take me a lot of time, and the cleanup is so easy. Nothing sticks to the ceramic pot. Plus, it can go in the dishwasher once I'm all done.
$26 on your credit card, you get it home and you play with it because this is playing. It is that easy, it is that fun. cooking becomes completely fun again because you get the results you want, but it's so easy and it's so fast. And this is so nice to have this cookbook included. We are gonna offer another cookbook in a minute as part of our 5 in 5, but look at how beautifully Ninja Foodi does everything better. They make it better, they make it simple, and today, only for this week, we are making it affordable. If you want the black is the most limited. I think I have about 100, 140 maybe available. I'll double check in a minute. And then we have a few hundred left if you want it in the white. So whatever choice you make, you get it home and you experience it. And if you don't love it, you have 30 days in which to return it, but don't miss the weekly deal drop. Otherwise, as of Sunday night at midnight, you're gonna pay an extra $120. We almost double the price of this. And everything you can do in here is incredible. Air fryer. What do you pay for just a smaller traditional air fryer that just air fries? You get your air fryer, you get your steamer, you get your air roast, you get to the crisping, you get pressure cooking, which I'm not sure I've ever seen another air fryer that also will pressure cook. But it takes the pressure cooker, again, to a different level because not only does it pressure cook, it then will caramelize crisp at the end if you wanted to. So all the different ways you can use it, $26 on your credit card. It is worth it to try it, to experience cooking in a whole different way. This is completely, once you get this home, it is hard to ever use your oven again because your oven just dries things out. This with the pressure cooking, the capacity, 8 quarts for heaven's sakes, and then an 8-quart air fryer. But everything about this is so simple to use. You know, I thought when I first got mine, I thought, oh, I better read the manual. You almost, and you should read it, but it's so simple. You really do. You push a button and then the next button lights up. It's very intuitive.
It's very intuitive. It's very easy. You know, there is a great cookbook and a great manual that goes with it. All the recipes are in here. I have to tell you, Alice, my husband's favorite is ribs, but it really breaks it down step by step. So that way you get to know how to use, you know, your Foodi and use the pressure cooking function and the air crisp function. So Ninja really does make it easy. My pasta is ready. So let's zoom in and I'll show you what we did with this pasta. So this is the pepperoni pizza pasta bake. This recipe is included in the book. So I first started off by doing sear saute with some onions and things to build up my sauce. Look at that wonderful cheese. And then I put 2 pounds, so 2 boxes of pasta in here dry. So I didn't have to pre-boil it or anything. I just put it in there as it is straight out of the box, and I let the pressure cooker infuse the pasta with the flavor of the sauce that I had built up.
Good.
Then what I did is I air fried the cheese and stuff on top. So 1 pot cooking, a whole casserole. I didn't have to put it in my oven. I didn't have to have several pots on the stove. It's true 1 pot cooking. Really easy cleanup. The ceramic pot goes into your dishwasher, so nothing sticks to the side, plus it's easy to clean. So this is great, you know, if you're thinking for the summertime, for, you know, 4th of July, if you want to have, you know, your macaroni and cheese and have it on keep warm, everyone can serve themselves. If you have any weddings you're going to this summer, this makes a great gift for that as well, because it has so many functions, because it does 8 different things. You know, it air fries, it pressure cooks, which saves you time. Pressure cooking is 70% faster than traditional cooking. So if you don't want to heat up your whole kitchen and wait for your oven to preheat for 15 minutes, you can use this to bake even. I made some breakfast this morning. My husband was like, can I have that? And I was like, not until afternoon. But the whole house smelled wonderful, and it took me less time because I didn't have to wait for my oven to preheat, so I didn't have to use all that extra energy here in the summertime when it's hot. So I love that it does 8 different things, and it makes it so easy to use. But I think just, you know, having 1 pot cooking and being able to pressure cook and air crisp all in 1 pot really is just going to make your life so easy.
And then there's the capacity. The capacity of 8 quarts. I mean, what we sell an 8-quart pressure cooker for is crazy compared to what you're getting for an air fryer, for being able to crisp it, for being able to steam. You can steam in this darn thing. So you can cook healthy in here. You can cook healthy with that air fryer function, with your steaming function, with all of those. And then if you want to pressure cook your ribs and do that, do it. But at the end of the ribs, you want to crisp them, this is the way you can do it, because this has technology that nobody else has. This is a different way to take pressure cooking even to a different level, to take an air fryer and put it in with a pressure cooking system. That's what's so amazing about the way, and you have one appliance. I don't need 8 different appliances. I don't need a separate steamer. I don't need a separate air fryer. I don't need a separate pressure cooker. I have the capacity to do a 7-pound chicken. And let me tell you, again, at the end, you just take off that one top, you put the new top on, and you get it nice and crisp and brown. And that's what pressure cookers could never do in the past. It was their big weakness. Now you get something that not only is going to elevate your pressure cooking, but also then do your air frying on top of that. So many different ways to use this for $129.99. I will tell you this, it is the best money you will spend on one kitchen appliance that replaces 8 different things. And you may never use your oven. You're gonna start storing some of your other kitchen appliances in there because you won't even use it anymore, right?
Exactly, exactly. And I gotta tell you, even for like the holidays, you know, I know it's summertime right now, but anytime I have family over, whether it's, you know, Father's Day or Mother's Day or, you know, even Thanksgiving, I'll usually do my chicken in my Foodi because I can do that 7-pound chicken in less time because it's infusing it with the flavors of the rosemary and the lemon and the things that I'm adding to it. Plus it crisps it up nice and golden brown and delicious on the outside. So that way it will free up my oven for other things, you know? So that way I have kind of like 2 things cooking. We always say we want, you know, need extra stovetop when we're entertaining. This kind of gives you that because it does have those different, you know, those 8 different functions. So let's just kind of scan through and just let me show you all the things that I've made today too. So we did 2 different chickens. One is pressure cooked and one is pressure cooked and then air crisped. So there's nothing wrong with a pressure cooked chicken. You can use that for your chicken salad sandwiches, but this is what you would want to serve to your family and have that nice golden brown, delicious, crispy skin. We also did just a salmon dinner for 2. So even though you do have that 8-quart capacity, which is great when you want to entertain, you can just do a simple dinner for 2. This took me about 10, 12 minutes just to do. I love to do that on a busy weeknight when I want something healthy, but I want it also to be fast. We also did some pasta. So this is the pepperoni pizza pasta bake. 8 quarts of pasta. So for, you know, for the summertime, for your macaroni and cheese, or if you want to do, you know, a blueberry cobbler with a crisp top, you can do that as well. I also baked some cinnamon rolls. You can use your regular cake pans in there. Ninja also has some as well. So you do have 8 different functions. You can pressure cook, you can air fry, you can sear and saute, you know, if you want to use it, and you have a big camper, you can use it for that. You can also dehydrate if you want to make some really crispy, healthy snacks. And then also, you know, there's the air fryer too. So if you want to do 4 pounds of French fries, you can do 4 pounds of French fries. If you want to take some chicken tenders out of the freezer, you can do chicken tenders out of the freezer too. But I think, Alice, my favorite is the versatility of how many different things you can do with your Ninja Foodi and how easy Ninja makes it for us to cook and to clean up at the end of the day.
And I totally got it wrong. I told you that the black was most limited. It is actually the white that is most limited. We have about 250 left now if you want it. Oh, nope, we have 200 left if you want it in the white. So final 200 now in the white. In the black, I think I have 400? 360 left if you want it in the black. So a total of just over 500, total of 500. If you want it, please use express ordering, get through and get yours. You will get everything you need. You'll get both of the racks. I remember what we used to sell these racks for separately. And now you're also getting that great little cookbook right here. You're getting your insert so that you can air fry in it. Air fry, air roast. Once you use this, up to 70% faster you're cooking, and then you can pressure cook, but you can crisp it at the end. You can get almost like a broiler type effect of it. It is just one of the coolest kitchen appliances you will ever use. And at this price, it is a fabulous buy. My friends Kathy and Stephen Page in Dallas, Texas. Stephen asked me for one thing since I've worked here, and this is what he wanted. And he uses it all the time, Rochelle. He absolutely loves it. You know, you cook healthier, you cook faster, you cook easier. You don't have to heat up the oven and all of that, all the electricity, everything. We're looking for ways to save right here.
Exactly, exactly. It does save you time. Like you said, with pressure cooking, it's 70% faster than traditional cooking. Air frying function too. So if you'd like to have some of your fried foods like French fries and mozzarella sticks, it's 75% less fat than deep frying. But why I love is the one pot cooking. You know, with that pasta, all I did is I did my sauce with the sear and saute. I did 2 boxes. So 2 boxes, 2 pounds of pasta straight out of the box, right into the sauce.
Wow.
Infused each of those noodles with the flavor of the sauce, and then topped it off with cheese. So true one-pot cooking, easy to clean up.
Rochelle, thank you so much. It looks delicious there. Enjoy that feast.
Thank you. We will.
Okay, and by the way, this might be an item that if you do not have your HSN credit card, you might want to get it. Because if you get it, you can, number one, save $10 off your next item. But also, we're doing another promotion that if you have your HSN credit card, when you use it, it's a VIP savings event. So all you have to do is spend $75, which if you buy the Ninja, you could do that. And then you're gonna save $15 off of that. Just pop in that code, and you can use that code over and over and over. So you definitely want to do a little bit of shopping today.